Hello gamers, welcome to the VOD. I believe I'm live. Hopefully everything's okay. I haven't been live in a while. Kind of wanted to go live. Let me make sure that this... Yeah, that's not messed up. I kind of want this cursor to be a little bit smaller. I don't know if you see this on the live stream or not. Should it be red? Ooh, yellow? I like yellow. Okay. I lose my cursor a lot. I really want to know if you can see this in the live stream. Oh man, I really don't know. Hold up. I won't know without a second monitor. But we'll just have the cursor for now because it is quite big, and if I don't know how it's going to look on the stream, then, you know. But we're going to get a second monitor soon. But right now we're here grinding away. We are going to try to get to level 50 real quick, and maybe beyond if I'm feeling likely. I'm actually doing this playthrough with one of my best friends. He went ahead and leveled up to 50, and we're going to do the same here, alone, solo, which is fine with me. And we're going to have some fun here, talk about Path of Exile. Now, I do have the nutritional theme in the background. And like I said, I have one monitor. I don't know if we can do like a pop out for the chat or anything, but I'm not too worried about it. I'll just try to pop in and check it every 5-10 minutes or so or whatever. So I've been grinding away trying to get to the end game, obviously. So far we're level 50. I don't know if there's a time played. I know that Path of Exile has all these stats you can just type in. Let's just take a look at my character sheet, I guess. I'm not really sure how important like reses are in this game versus Path of Exile. This is my first character. So far we haven't been dying a ton. I may have died 5 times. And so far the campaign does seem a lot faster than Path of Exile. We're doing a Blade Dancer. Our build will be Shadow Dagger, Blade Dancer. Right now we're obviously following the level guide. So I'm pulling that up real quick here. We're gonna do obviously the final setup here, level 50. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get this going here. Where do we need to go next? Take the portal to Farwood. So we need to go to the Divine Era. I've kind of just been grinding through this, pretty much ignoring all the story, because you know why we're here. We're here for the action. Okay, there we go. The map is actually fucking huge, I think. Alright, so we're going to travel to Farwood and see what's popping. The art in this game is actually, like, the loading screen art is so good, bro. Like, I love the art in this game. I hope the music isn't too loud. Let me see. I don't know. I'm going to turn it down a little bit just in case. I don't think... Rather be it too quiet than too loud, to be honest. I don't know. And my mixer is, like, slowing down. My computer's dying of old age. But maybe the death... I don't know what the death penalty on this game is. Or if there is one. Okay, this game is definitely going to have to be turned down. Like way down. Okay. So how do I feel about Last Epoch? I like that it's I like the leveling a lot. Like you can already tell in my first playthrough that there are alternate paths to complete some of these main story quests, which is cool. We're in a level 48 area and I'm level 44, so yeah, I don't mind to kill some of these guys for real. We do have a item filter on. It was very easy to put on. My character so far is a bit squishy. I do chalk it up to me not picking up gear in a long time. Like, we do have pretty low level gear, but I don't mind until I start, like, fucking dying all the time. I mean, I am always looking for, like, a DPS upgrade. But melee damage doesn't do anything for our build here. The only thing that will affect our build is physical throwing and dex, and that's literally it as far as DPS goes. As far as I am aware, from the little research I have done. Now, admittedly, I'm not, like, going ahead and reading the entire fucking max roll page for this build immediately, especially for the leveling build. I'll probably go back and read more for the, you know, the final build here. I think I might turn the game down again here for a sec. Hello, Mr. Catman. Thank you for joining me. I don't know, maybe it's just too loud for me. It might be very quiet. I find audio in video creating and live streaming is actually pretty difficult. Alright. It is, so the more I can learn about that, the better. If you guys have any tips for stuff like that, let me know in the comments or something. I don't know. I don't edit, just tips for sound. The good thing about this though is I have moved my microphone away from the mouse to hopefully ease some of the clicking until I can figure out how to solve that problem. I'm sure that you can still hear it, but we're working on that technical crap. I think audio is super important for me when I watch a video, so I know it's important for other viewers too, so trying to work on that somehow. At least be aware of it. I do have a new, I don't know, I have a HyperX already, so I feel like it might just be a me thing here. I need to set up my mic more properly, maybe update the drivers or whatever, and maybe watch a couple YouTube videos. But yeah, we're just grinding through the campaign here. Nothing special. A lot of dodging. I'm just leveling up. I've been enjoying it so far. It's fun to look at gear. It's fun to craft. The crafting system is fun and not that difficult to get into. I like the Path of Exile crafting system a lot, so it's going to be interesting to see how another game does it. I don't, just like Path of Exile, I don't really know what's going on. Although I know a little bit about the Path of Exile story, just because when you play a game for that long, you do kind of get curious of what's going on. So I'm sure that'll happen. But with complex timelines and shit right now, I'm more focused on how, you know, the mechanics of the game are gonna work and everything. We are joining the faction with contracts instead of trading with gold. I think it'll be more interesting. I don't exactly know what that may or may not entail, to be honest, but my friend was talking about it a bit, so and that's what he's doing, and we're playing together, so that's what we're doing on this build. And I'm gonna wait till the next area to level up my character and check chat and all that, so that's where we're at with that. I do really like the maps and stuff. I do feel like they do twist and turn a bit, so you can get lost for sure, unfortunately. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I feel like the maps on Diablo 3 are not like that, and it can make the game feel a little boring. But also, I really hate backtracking and all that shit, so throwing damage, sick. We're going to compare the stats to that whenever we get to the next place. See if that's something we want to equip and or craft on here. Now, this is my first character. I'm probably not going to be very good at crafting. Admittedly, not very good at crafting on Path of Exile either. But, you know, it's just fun learning for yourself. So I'm not really too interested in watching a ton of guides and just crafting the perfect thing. But when it comes down to it, I will eventually. But I kind of rather just learn myself at first. Just experiment and see if I can make something cool. And learn there. I think that will create more interest for me to want to look something up and sit down and pay attention to learn something. We are still on my old computer here, which has been a big reason why I haven't uploaded a lot, is because I want to play games like these, but it's harder to run on my computer until I get a new one. So we have a new one coming. I have someone who's wanting to sell me a computer, streaming computer for a decent price, so hopefully that will come to fruition soon. But, you know, only one way to find out. And I don't know, I just like the Diablo 2 New Tristan music, because who doesn't? I think this is a boss right here. Yeah, I know it's a boss now. Physical damage. Before I go back into the arena, assuming it spawned me outside of the arena, I'd like to check my physical resistance out of curiosity, since we did get one shot here. Yeah, 0. So it makes complete sense. I don't know how that's necessarily possible. This one will give us 1 dex, which and 48% increased throwing damage. I couldn't equip this until now, so I'm glad that I checked that. And plus, we have another helmet to compare now. It does give the physical res we're looking for and 11% crit chance, but let me drink a Red Bull here and think, boys. I feel like the damage increased by shadow skills, complete with the throwing damage, makes this hat just better. Let's just see this. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to do this. I think I'm gonna add another thing to it if there's something nice. So we already have dexterity, we have armor. I wonder if we could put fizz resistance because we have throwing damage. And like I said, what do we scale off of here? We scale off of physical, throwing attack, and dexterity. So we don't have physical on here already. So let's see if we can add that. We can't have physical resistance. Unfortunately, that's it. But you know what? After getting one shot by some physical damage, I don't necessarily mind to add some physical res. I don't know if that's a mistake or not, but I feel like we will be replacing this eventually anyways. The next one I would like to do is oh, the other one's an implicit, so we can't actually craft on it, which is fine. Do we want to upgrade the dexterity or the increased damage used by my shadows? I don't know why it went away there. These are uncommon, so I don't guess they're super rare. Sorry, I'm doing this thing to the can. Whoops, right by the mic. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Oops, did I do that? I don't... How much dexterity is enough? We have 5 dex, so holy shit, this is nothing like Path of Exile. At this point in the game, I'd probably have 100 or something, right? No, well, at level 50, you'd probably have like 300, right? I don't fucking know. I guess it really depends on the build, but like you wouldn't have 5. So I guess we'll just add dexterity to it and see how that is instead of the percent damage from shadows, just because. And look, we're gonna upgrade it to tier 3, bro. We still have forge potential. Upgrade it again. Holy shit, guys, we have 6+ dex. I don't know if that was the right upgrade or not, but I don't use my shadows a whole bunch necessarily, only for like bosses and shit. So we have an upgrade for this, which I'm gonna worry about that later. I don't really want to do that right now. All right, gamers. So we do have a little fizz resist now. Maybe I should have upgraded that. I don't actually see how much res we got, but it's what it is. If you do this when I press R, it's gonna put this little debuff on him right here. Oops. That will make him, you know, more vulnerable. I think it's literally vulnerability. And we can't even be upset because I can't be upset dying for multiple reasons. One, there's like no death penalty right now as far as I'm aware, and also I have like fucking 5% fizz res. The only thing I can be upset about is the loading screen and the not responding, but can you be upset about things you can't control? I don't guess so. Character sheet again. 8%. So we're just going to keep our distance since the penalty for death is time, I suppose. And we are going to... I would like to make him vulnerable, but also... Oh, he's going to also regen his health, so let's just not die here if we can help it. We always die when we stand too close. I think if we actually try, this will be a very easy fight. Yeah, so we just had to like pay attention ever so slightly here. So what am I wearing now? Traversal skill will gain ward. I thought I had a cooler one that gave me like frenzy. Yeah, which is more attack speed, but the movement speed is only 10%. What's the movement speed on these? 19% combined with the implicit. And I can still craft on this, I believe. Can you craft on these? Yeah, we can. But yeah, I don't know. So all right. I'm not really paying attention to the story, but the art is very nice.
Before
Their fates intertwined
let's go together.
with mine. But for now, they focused on their gods.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I let it play. This guy looks like the forest protector, the keeper of the forest god, the forest spirit. That's what it is. My brother in Christ. Alright, we're in town again. Which means I'm gonna do a upgrade real quick, I think. 2 more idle slots, which is pretty much the thing for okay, we're gonna get increased physical damage since we scale off physical damage. Which is nice. We're going to get 16% increase from our idols. These could probably be fine-tuned a little bit more. I like the rogue huge idol. Penetration while wielding a dagger, which is nice. I don't know what our actual DPS increase percentage-wise is from that right now, but we're happy to see it. Like I said, I wanted to upgrade this real quick, so let's actually go take a look at our build page here. Now, what as far as YouTube goes, what would my ideal content be with a game like this? I would definitely say like guides. So I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I feel like guides are kind of like, I don't know if they're my thing necessarily, but like tips videos and guides, like I would like to make kind of like something I do. So where are we at here? We have 1 point into that. And I put a point here, which I don't know if that's necessary. I know we upgrade to this. The shadows now jump inward towards the target rather than outward, but synchronized strikes cost more mana. Okay. I don't. Let me see if we fucked that up or not. Which we're gonna respec anyways. We totally did, unfortunately. I'm not too worried about it because this is a leveling build. But let me go take a look at what it calls for here. Oh, why is it different here? So we actually don't take... No, we do take synchronized strike. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that later, I think. Unless... there's someone here I can respec with, which I don't think it looks like there is. Oh, where's my Orb of Regret, man? I don't know how respecing works, and I feel like that's a very important part of a game like this. So we shall be learning that shortly, especially since this character requires a respec, and it's one of the cons. So who knows if you can only respec once or not, which I think is silly. I really think the way Path of Exile does it is almost perfect. I don't know, that might be terrible. Here's my thing. If you have a problem with it, maybe there could be an argument to be made for, you know, Orbs of Regret to be a little more common early on. And I'd be okay with that. Like, it's not that deep. I feel like... I know, like, I don't know if this game's gonna do it where it just costs more and more gold every time you respec to the point where it gets unrealistic for you to want to do that, which I suppose could work. I don't think it's my favorite way. I don't know. I don't prefer it, to be honest. Okay, 6, so that's gonna be a lot better. Increase crit strike chance. We can maybe recall. Oh, yeah, let's just do that because we're gonna get crit strike chance and all that stuff. I don't know what idols this build calls for. I can actually go peep real quick, but I wouldn't imagine it's too much different from what we have going on right now. No, they use health and increased armor. They don't do any damage. Oh wait, no, this one has 24 physical penetration with daggers. They get a lot of their resistance from these idols, that is for sure, and percent increased health. Okay, I see you. But that's the final build. I don't know, that's not the leveling build, but I don't really care for the leveling build. I feel like until I start dying a ton, I feel like in control of the decisions I make. and when I start dying a ton, I will go to the build guide and be like, what am I doing wrong? I feel like that's a more fun way to play than, you know, following a build guide super closely. I would follow it super closely if it was going to turn into like a speed run or something. But, you know, maybe one day. But I don't. I think I would be interested in speed running an ARPG, but the game I'm most interested in speed running right now. I thought this guy died, but I think the game I want to speed run the most right now is Spelunky 2. I fucking love that game so much. This is insane. I think I'm gonna change the music up to some old school RuneScape because I've heard this song so much. OSRS music. Yeah, the 101 greatest songs. Hit me up with it. Hopefully we don't get copywritten. Oh my god, what the fuck? Look at all these beautiful flowers. This is awesome. This game's pretty cool. The graphics are nice. It runs okay. We're gonna go back from whence we came, I suppose. Travel to the deep. Deep Harbor, so we're gonna go back here and then go from there. I'm glad I checked the map. Something I think I don't do enough on this game and accidentally keep backtracking. So I don't know about this RuneScape song. Sorry, bucko. Let's go to the next. Wait, this was the 100. Yeah, we can play Book of Spells. Let's get a little bit more of the popular ones in here, and hopefully this doesn't overwhelm the audio in the desktop. If anything, it looks like it's not loud enough, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Gonna have to figure out this audio thing. Yeah, it looks plenty loud if you ask me. I'm gonna turn it down a bit, but I mean that's kind of like the more you live stream, the more you're gonna, you know, sort out the kinks in the long run. So before Deep Harbor is the northern stream, so this needs to be the northern stream. Excellent. Man, come on, brother. We need to delete new folder. I'm making it to computer to-do list to clean up some stuff. And a lot of programs start when my computer starts, and I'm just not a fan of that. Guys, I've got to say it, bro. You're going to hear it on live stream. So live stream viewers, you will get to know. Of damage least as health on hit. I don't know if that works or not. I wonder if that's a thing. What is this? It's a rogue relic. Increased damage least as health. We can try this, see what it does. And if it works, then maybe I'll upgrade it. It does appear to be working. Deal some damage to me, please. Deal some damage. Come on, deal some damage. Well, my thing's still dealing damage, so. Yeah, I think it's working. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll probably upgrade it then. Oh, a new weapon. We can definitely check it out. I feel like our weapons are a little bit lacking right now. So this is definitely not it, brother. I wish it told you if your item still had force potential or not when you mouse over it in equipment. I feel like maybe you can hold alt or something and it'll pop up. I'll have to try that. But yeah, what was I saying? I was like, oh yeah, you guys can know it here first, only the live stream viewers. So let's get back into that headspace here. I'm kind of burnt out of old school RuneScape because I'm hyper fixated on getting the Virax plate skirt so that I can do other content in the wilderness as far as that goes. And I just don't want to do any more barrows runs, man. Like, I know 600 isn't like that many in the grand scheme of thing. This one could probably be crafted on, to be fair. Melee its XP does nothing, crit does. What do we have here? We still have elemental. 30% increased life leech rate. Well, now that we have actual life leech, I'll probably keep those gloves for now until we find something that's a real upgrade. Wait, what did it say this one was? A coat? What are we wearing right now anyways? That's the question, my friend. Yeah, 84% increased damage by shadows, 41% increased throwing damage, reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes. It seems decent. It seems decent. And we still have force potential on this one. Now, what is this one? Mana, Elirez, 1 to shift. Do we do run shift? But I think I'm going to leave it, rather. Mana regen for the implicits. They both have mana regen. Now, I wonder what you can do to the implicits in this game. That's a curious one. If you guys don't know what I mean by implicit, if you don't play Path of Exile, I'll actually share with you real quick what an implicit is. Because I realize that you might not know what I'm talking about. And if you do, cool, bro. Appreciate you. Alright. So the implicit on here is actually where it says 52% or 52 armor and 17% mana regen. And so like we could craft all we want on the side, on those implicits are not going to change unless we're using crafting material that explicitly hits implicits. So that's what's cool about implicits. You get a good implicit. Sometimes you'll get a wide item in Path of Exile with literally just a very good implicit, and you'll just craft the fuck out of it because you know you want that implicit because you're not gonna change it. It's very valuable. I feel like implicits just make the game very interesting. All right. So I think my second build in this game might be a summoning build, and I just think it's fun to do challenges. Like, what if we did a YouTube challenge where we saw how far we could get with maximum minions? Just like the challenge of the build is use all the gear, skills, skill points, and everything necessary to hit the maximum number of minions you can have. And then after you've hit that, then you go into sorting out your DPS. It could be terrible. It could be great. Who knows? But that's part of the challenge and the fun. So, you know what? I'm going to make a note for that. Real quick. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes with ADHD, you just have to... You got to make a note when you think of it. Video ideas May. We're going to do POE. No, LE. Sorry, I've played so much fucking POE. Well, not really. I mean, I have. Let's be honest. Just not compared to some other people, but, you know, I don't necessarily compare myself to, you know, the 8,000 hour tryhards. Nothing against you if you played 8,000 hours of Path of Exile. If anything, I'm jealous. Alright, last Epoch. What was the video idea? Max Minion Challenge. So if you guys think that would be an interesting video idea, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'm feeling like that could be a fun little thing we do here on the channel. I'm pretty sure we go into Crimson Shroud. Now let me peep the build guide here, y'all. Crimson Shroud here. That'd be a cool YouTube name. I guess there is already like a shroud though, and that's maybe why, admittedly, it sounds cool because it's already like a name. We're actually gonna go Shroud of Dusk. Lots of shrouds here. I wonder what shroud means. Am I a noob for not knowing what shroud means? But here's the problem. We're supposed to go to Blood Dance next, and we don't actually, we don't have enough points to go there. Oh, okay, I see why. Because we're supposed to max this out. I thought this was only going to 5. That wouldn't make sense, would it? Because the throwing damage is very nice. Here, obviously, so we're gonna see what... Sorry, guys, hold on. Pause. There's something in my pants. Y'all help. Some fucking, like, what is this? A fuzz down here? What is this shit? Yeah, fuzz from the dryer. Sorry, that was rather... Oh, no, it's a piece of carpet. What the hell, man? Okay. So... Yeah, we're live streaming, so the texts are gonna come in. We're gonna max out the pursuit. 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 Got a text, hold on. I'm not gonna reply to that right now. We're gonna think on that. Sometimes you just gotta do some thinking, brother. Dexterity Silver Grail. 5 dex, but also minion damage. Is there a dexterity minion damage build? Like, seems a little weird. We love the gold. Now, why do we love the gold? Because I like to gamble my items. I like to gamble. I don't know. We need to figure out. I feel like there might be interesting ways to use your gold in this game. Since we are taking the faction that doesn't buy shit off the Grand Exchange. Supposedly. I don't know exactly what that entails, but... Whoa. So, in my opinion, what do you think Path of Exile needs? And why would you ask me? Well, let me tell you what, boys. I've got approximately 1,000 hours on Path of Exile, so take that for what you will. I think I suck pretty bad as far as dying a lot goes, so I play softcore. I think if you play hardcore, I think at the end of the day, do what you enjoy, but you're also a psychopath. My fucking monitor went black. Help. Okay, there we go. I also think you're a bit of a psychopath, but only because, and it's fine. Look, you can be a psychopath, okay? No shame, okay? But the deaths in that game are just totally fucked unless you really, really, really know what you're doing. And even then, like, a lot of the deaths I see are like, holy fuck, man, I don't know why you do this to yourself. With that being said, I feel like the deaths in that game are cheap and way too fast. Now, that's not me reflecting at my own lack of skill and game knowledge, because I am fully aware of that. Let it be known that I could have avoided hundreds, if not thousands of deaths, if I paid a little bit more attention. But when you play other RPGs and you see how they do it, it is interesting, for sure. But I feel like this game does have a little bit of an unfair advantage because it's so new that there is no power creep in the game right now. And that will make, that admittedly does make the game a bit more, obviously slow paced, and you're not fucking dying by something on the ground. Right now, at least. We'll see how it fares out, later into the game, but right now it is nice to not die a ton. That being said, I do really enjoy the difficulty curve in Path of Exile. I do like how that the game is difficult. So it's a hard thing to balance, admittedly, and I think GGG knows that. And hey, what's my recommendation for balancing it? Well, don't ask me because I don't know. Okay, but I do like to think on it. That's for sure. I just don't know the answer right now. In the ways I think about it, I kind of compare how other game devs have done it themselves here. And I think one to note here, since I don't know too much about the way last Epoch works, as far as dying to bullshit goes or whatnot. Is this stream buffering? I'm just gonna pause it on mine because I'm sure that me watching my own stream in the background, admittedly on YouTube Studio, I don't know if that's really helping the live stream here or not, like as far as latency goes. So, but it's okay because I don't have viewers right now, admittedly, which is fine. So this is kind of a lot. I see live streams as if you join while I'm live, epic, awesome, cool. But I like it to be able to be something that viewers can go back and watch. I really like commentary. I like talking about things I enjoy. Who doesn't, right? So I kind of like to make it a little bit entertaining, give you my thought, and provoke anything, provoke some conversation. Like, what do you guys think of the classic time-old ARPG problem? In my opinion, it is a timeless problem of bullshit deaths. And because of how scaling works, because at the end of the day, you want to make the game, long-term playable. And scaling, I think it's a scaling power creep problem, if you ask me. And maybe I'm totally off the mark here. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe it's very in control of the devs and stuff. I don't develop games, admittedly. I do play them, obviously. But I think, guys, I'm really sorry. I believe yes, oopsies, whoopsies, we're on repeat song. Let's go to the next song here. Wonderful. Now, if you ever just want to get calm, throw up some old school RuneScape music. And I'm a little biased because, I'm a old school RuneScape player. You might not be, but I do feel like the music is very nice. I feel like that could be a sentiment for anyone, not just the old school RuneScape players. Head to the Lake of Lilith, of Liath. See, look at this art, dude. It's so good. So good. Like, I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but damn. Also, do plan to get a webcam again here pretty soon. My cat chewed up the last one. You tell me, man. Yeah. We're just relaxing here. We're vibing. Oh, and I said all that about, you know, the death mechanics in ARPGs, especially relating to Path of Exile here. I said all that because I think it's interesting how Grim Dawn does it. It has like rations that will drop as you kill enemies, and those rations will fill up over your health bar. And when your health bar depletes, it's kind of like, I think it's how endurance is on this game actually. 20%. I don't know. Interesting. I'm gonna learn more. Try not to like overthink it right here, but let me finish this train of thought here if I can. That in Grim Dawn, you'll get rations. You'll get a yellow bar, like kind of like this, but it can fill all the way up with the rations. When your health depletes, when you're out of combat, the rations will go down and it will start filling your health, and then you'll need to get more rations by killing more enemies. And it's nice because I feel like it just really helps be able to make your characters a little bit more tanky. You still can get one shot if your build isn't up to par, or if you don't dodge, you know, the right skill shots, which I think is still important, because you don't want to feel totally safe in these games, and you do want to have builds that are versatile. Some are more risk than others. I feel like that's very important, and you do want to make it feel like building in a tank instead of just damage is worth it. I feel like the balancing part of all of this is the hardest part, because at the end of the day, what Path of Exile has created is every piece of gear is super important, which makes the game feel really fun and very, like, every piece of upgrade is very important. But at the flip side, it also makes it can also feel limiting if you're trying to, you know, go off meta or something. Sometimes it can make it where you have to do certain things, like run auras and shit. And instead of nerfing the auras, I don't know. I feel like the auras is. I feel like auras, I don't know if they help or hurt the game, honestly. I've thought a decent bit about that, and I don't know how qualified I am necessarily to talk on this, but I do know one thing for certain, that every time you die, as easy as it is to die in the game, having to re-up your auras every time is a bit annoying, admittedly. Not the worst thing in the world, but it is nice. Just the quality of life things that we'll probably get in Path of Exile 2, honestly, they're just very nice. I don't think I care for any of these unless they give me percentage health right now. Please don't mind me looking through these real quick. That one might be good to hang on to for now, especially if it is one slot. I wish they would put a little icon, like, showing how much space these will take up. I mean, I know it says small idle, but put a little dot at the end if it's like 1 space. Put a little square if it's like a 4 space or 2 space, you know what I mean? I feel like that'd be nice. Like, I mean, I guess you can kind of tell by looking at it, I guess, but we're just spitballing here. Oops. I accidentally launched my, I don't know, man. I launched my video editing software. Whoops. Please close. Thank you. Yeah. I've been having fun. I'm really interested to see how the late game will be. The builds feel good to play. I've ran into a bit of bugs, unfortunately, like where I couldn't see enemies and stuff, so I feel like the gaming in 1.0 is a bit of a scam. Not literally a scam, like that's a strong word to use, but it's like, just take it with a grain of salt. It says it's 1.0, but they're still polishing a few things, which is fine, because if you know I've been following Last Epoch for like 3 years, not just to see if it gains any traction and stuff. I've had it in my library for a long time, just haven't really played it. And they come from being like a single player only game to, like, you know, Path of Exile level online. So very impressive, and I respect that, and I take that into consideration when these bugs pop up, but still annoying. What level are we here? Because we're really grinding. We're in a level 50 area as level 47. Not terrible. I feel like we could die pretty easy if we're not careful though, like getting into packs of enemies. I wonder if this game runs better on low settings, because I don't know why this is the case. Path of Exile literally runs better on high settings. If you guys want to tell me in the comments why this is, if you know, let me know. Maybe not super high settings, but it runs better like on medium than low. If that is an option. I feel like Path of Exile only has high or low, but I might be wrong. Fight the invasion forces. Okay. This is probably the area where we get to get our contracts for trading and stuff like that. We have to choose the right faction. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at that real quick. And we also have a level up we could put in real quick. Let's plug that bad boy in real quick. I feel like this game is just really what fucking Diablo 3 should have been like to begin with. Because I feel like they really do work with what Diablo 2 was like, with the idols at least. I don't know. I haven't played enough Diablo 2, but I cannot wait to play more Diablo 2 if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. I'm going to build a Javazon here pretty soon. In my own time. Wouldn't mind making videos on that game, but who knows? That's a pretty well established game. And so is Path of Exile. That's why it's hard to make videos on Path of Exile. But I think I'm going to have to do it. Like, I know the main reason I don't is because of the elitists in the community. Just, oh my god, bro, I hate it. If there's just some elitists, like, and that you really do have to be knowledgeable, but it's okay. I don't know, who knows what I'm talking about. Okay, sick, are you friendly? Why didn't you come like ages ago when I was fighting them? Yeah, let me in. Oh, you know what game would be great to play on live stream? This is weird, bro. But maybe if I could, maybe one day I could be, maybe I'll do it on a second channel, admittedly, because it is a mobile game. But Clash of Clans would be a lot of fun. But I think I'd make another channel for Clash if I was to get serious about it. But I don't know if I want to be very serious about that. But I know that there is a huge market for Clash of Clans. But I just don't think it'll mesh well with my current audience. I don't know. We play serious games here like RuneScape and Path of Exile. That's some serious stuff, brothers. Clash of Clans, it just ain't serious enough. I'm just playing. I've just been playing for a long time, and I know it can be pay to win, but I still really enjoy the game. It's like the one pay to win game besides, like, I guess Warframe that I'm like, yeah, this game's great. And I can see how it could be triggering to some people to call Warframe pay to win, but come on, man. You can buy mods. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, man. I still love Warframe, don't get me wrong, but doesn't mean I don't get discouraged when I can just buy a stronger character with stronger mods than I already have. I don't know. I come from old school RuneScape and Path of Exile. Like, these games are known to be very strict against their pay to win. And even admittedly, Path of Exile is pay to play at least. Because you have to have those storage things, man. I can't go back to standard if I wanted to because my fucking storage is so fucked up, bro. Like, what is that? I don't have the mental capacity to organize those storage units, man. I just don't. Like, what is that? That's a problem in and of itself, if you ask me. But, and I really wish that they would fix it, because until they do fix it, I feel like it's kind of like just buy the stash tabs to fix your problem, which I don't know, man. Like, I want to buy a stash tab because it make I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough problem. I feel like they make a killing on their cosmetics, though. Why even sell stash tabs? But look, what I know that Path of Exile is one of my favorite games, but there's some things that I definitely criticize about the game. Did I just choose a fucking? Did I just choose a I don't know. I'm just maybe I'm clicking through too fast. Might need to be careful here so I don't choose the wrong faction. If this, assuming that this is the area you choose the faction, hopefully you just don't that hobo. What time is it? No, that's not what I want to ask. We're going to look at the messages here and see. It's called the Fortune Guild in Observatory if you want to look into it yourself. The Fortune Guild. Let me see if I have any. The Fortune Guild, alright. Find Passage of Isle of the Storms. Is your boat ready? Yeah, I'm ready, man. Was there just multiple people you could talk to?
The traveler sets sail, eager to make it to the Isle of Storms.
The ship is secure. Should reach the pier in no time.
The gods
Mr. Finn.
beacon of light.
Careful. Lagon's not used to.
Okay. Whoa. We're probably gonna fight that thing, right? I'm gonna look this up briefly as to not ruin my account permanently. I guess it wouldn't be ruined permanently. I guess I would just be playing it a little different than my next character. Fortune Guild. Last Epoch. Isn't the Circle of Fortune is an endgame activity which allows you to unlock more powerful loot more easily at the cost of having access to the market. Unlocked at the end of the current storyline at Chapter 9, you must choose between the Circle of Fortune or the Merchant's Guild. Alright, sick. Cool, we're like in an underwater place. What? Who are you? Nah, fam. I will say, though, the elites in this game are a lot easier than Path of Exile. Right now, at least. As far as leveling goes. Oh, that was just a story. Cringe. What has become of Snapchat? I know exactly what became of Snapchat. It's because Apple had an update that makes TLDR. Apple had an update that makes Snapchat make a lot less money, so they had to start doing stupid shit. Although I don't necessarily know if that has anything to do with, you know, getting a notification for someone's story, actually. But I don't know. I know that in Path of Exile 2 they're getting rid of sockets, which is totally wild to me because I feel like sockets in Path of Exile are one of the biggest selling points. I actually do like the sockets. Any way you can make gear more interesting, I'm down for it. But also I could also live without it, I'm sure. So. Alright, sick. Are we gonna fight this guy right now? Mr. Finn. The goal is to join this guild, and then after that I'm probably gonna go to work. But inspect these. Everything looks like it's gonna hold some initiate symbol. Seems recent. You wonder if they're missing out somewhere. Is this like the decision? Why am I hyper fixated on this? Wait, what does it say on the box? On the quest, I mean. Oh, okay, it's just It's like Solaris and Lunaris, sorry. Moonlaris. You guys know Moonlaris, right? Yeah, we're gonna get a new computer soon, so hopefully we can play this game in like 120 FPS on live stream instead of, you know, 40. Which I'm okay, at least it's playable. Path of Exile in its current state is not playable on my computer, which was more of a reflection of my computer's current state and a reflection of, you know, the age of the game as well, with the lack of, what is it, I don't know, like not polish, I don't know. Game's old, bro, what can you do? Like, of course I'd want it to run better, but that's not their main concern. 66, we'll pick it up for now, I'll look at that later. Right now we're grinding. Can I fast travel back? Yeah. So that being said, with me being burnt out on barrows, I actually don't know if I should have done that. Fuck. What am I gonna do? I don't. Maybe I'll look at the gear and see if I can like kill Vedion with some other gear. I mean, I know I could. I could take an anchor in that bitch and use Piety and be fine, but it's just, I'm a perfectionist, I guess. But if I did get the Ring of the Gods from Vedion, I could go back to Barrows feeling a little better with that 8% prayer bonus. I'm just saying. I mean, 8 plus prayer. But at the end of the day, it's not really going to make that big of a difference. I kind of just want to do Vedion for fun, I guess. Which, so I don't know. I mean, you kind of know what you're getting into whenever you play Iron Man, I guess, right? I don't know. I mean, I'll look at that later. I really want to move. There we go. The thing that's so great about Path of Exile is like, I feel like the build diversity, which I feel like most people would say. And what do I talk about when I say build diversity? Let me just tell you, folks. I like Flicker Strike. I like Venom Gyre. I like Cast on Crit Cyclone, which I've never done because it's too expensive, and I play SSF, but still. Hoping to see some of that build variety in this game, which I think they're aware of that and wanting build variety, so. This game, with the leveling and the paths and stuff, it does feel more like Diablo 2 than Path of Exile, in my opinion. It's like a mix of Diablo 2 and Grim Dawn. Like skill tree wise, where you can do multiple skill trees. But I like in Grim Dawn you have to choose two, and this, I don't know, sometimes I like to be made to choose. Give me that shit. Alright, we're gonna go this way now. See, that's an elite right there, because that big old thing over his head, but like, he's not much different than a regular mob, I feel like, so, I don't know. That's pretty nice. Oh, the clutter, bro. We're gonna have to go sell our items and do some inventory management here later. Easy, too easy. Don't remind me at how over leveled I am, character. I'm aware. But I'm actually not over leveled, which is nice. It's very easy to stay right at the sweet spot, I feel like. Which is supposedly 5 levels up or down. Wouldn't mind doing a tanky ass paladin build. That could be fun. I will always persist. Okay, we're gonna fight this guy. Wee wee baguette, Mr. Finn? Alright, finalement, we can do blade dancing. What does it do? You leech a portion of your melee damage's health, and your health leech is applied faster. Ah, très bien. Wait, can we go past this or not? Move! Okay. He laughed at me. Is this him? Yeah, it is. Cool. Explore the Temple of Lagoon. Lagoon? Lagoon? I'm just gonna call him Lagoon, I guess. I didn't even realize it's probably not how you say that, but... The Goo Lagoon, man. Oh crap, I think I crashed my... Didn't I pick up a pretty good... This is increased... Oh, this is really nice. What if we, like, crafted on it? Is it nicer than this, though? Damage by shadows and throwing damage, but could we actually put some throwing damage on here? Nah. But we do have Fizz Res on here. How much? 11%. Could be upgraded. What could we add? Currently applied. Available to apply. We could actually just apply these. I don't know how much we have. Fuck it, man. Can we upgrade? We can upgrade only... No, give me Fizz Res if we can upgrading. Why didn't I just upgrade this, honestly? But, you know, you live and you learn, brother. Yeah, keep maxing me out. Oh, we got 140. Oh! Sorry, guys. 62. Let's look at our character sheet now. We got 70% physical res. Holy moly. Maybe you don't need as much res in this game compared to Path, because there is a lot more things in this game to have resistance against, it looks like, at least, on the surface. What do you have? You have the 3 elements in Path of Exile, then you have your armor for the Fizz, and then you have Chaos. And maybe, I don't know, do you have resistance against poison in that game? Maybe. So maybe there is just as many, I don't know. All I know is I love me a good ARPG, brother. Is that so much to ask for? I don't think so. I'm here to say it. I don't think so. I'm here to let it be known. It's not too much to ask for a good ARPG, okay? Oh! Sorry for the scream, y'all. What, a trench slam. Oh, it was called. I'm so happy that they tell you. Oh, I have so many upgrades. I know we keep upgrading this. What does it do? Increase your attack speed. Okay, sick. Sorry guys, part of the process here. We're just gonna upgrade these real quick, like so. Let's back it up. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, I put wrong point into skill again. For how long you do this? If using a melee weapon, when shifting, perform an unseen strike. Okay. I like my leveling on the hurry up. Why'd I put 2 in there, man? Oh, you can respec right there. Well, I'm not too worried about it at this very moment. Not that worried. Okay, we're gonna do right here. We're gonna go here. Okay, sick. We love to see it. Okay, we want to go this way now, I guess. We're exploring here. Mr. Finn, are you having a good time? Dude is just zoinking in my arms. Hey, man. We're gonna kill you for that, dude. Don't forget it. Our R ability actually does a lot of single target damage. I wonder if GGG wanted to, instead of like totally making it where you can skip the campaign, I wonder if they wanted to make the campaign just more interesting by making it harder and gear choices more important early on. And it may have backfired. I mean, personally, I don't mind it, but I still feel like they're kind of ignoring the main issue. I don't know. Like, the main issue is that a certain portion of the player base doesn't want to keep going through the campaign, regardless of how hard or stimulating you make it. And I'm not here to just shit talk Path of Exile. I love that game. So it's really not. It comes from a good place. I just feel like I can't play it right now because it just runs terribly. And as you can see, this game's running at like 35 FPS because I'm live streaming. And admittedly, it goes to like 50 FPS when I'm not. So, new computer coming, boys. Don't worry. This YouTube money will buy me a new computer, theoretically. Alright, we found the Temple of the Depths, man. And this better be an epic boss fight. Or we might have a bit... Oh, yeah. We have a lot to go before the Colosseum. Things are getting tough. Oh, nice dodge skill. I don't know, I'm hoping that the end game gets steep. Like, I'm hoping you can make the game hard. Not to say I've had the easiest time in the campaign, but I have had a very easy time in the campaign, admittedly. I mean, I've died like 10 times. But like... Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm starting to eat my words here. Which, you know, is fine because I kind of want it to be more difficult. And because now I'm like, now that I know that I'm dying by cold stuff, it's like, well, we know that this area is probably dominated by cold damage, and we probably just want to, you know, try to get our cold res up. And I'm hopefully going to try to find idols to do that. Oh, you know what I really like the Path of Exile has is tarot cards. There's the tarot cards, is that what they're called? I don't know if that's what they're... Divination cards, my bad. But there's just so much content in the game. Like, if I was a new player again, which I still feel pretty new. That's the problem. I still feel pretty new even after 1,000 hours. So, I don't know. That might be a good thing. I feel like few games can do that. Few games. Another game you could probably think of is maybe like League of Legends, but that's only like that because the devs keep it going forever, one thing, and then the players are also, you know, it's PvP, so everyone's constantly improving over time, theoretically. Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh, she was trying to protect me. She really doesn't want me to fight this guy. She's like, I will protect him at all costs. And I know if we die here, their health goes back to full. I need to get my other boots on for combat. No, stop. I want to wear my boots for, you know, I don't even care if I die. Let me read my boots. Let me read my boots. It's this one. Okay, sick. Yeah, give me the frenzy when I use a travel skill. I'm just gonna keep spamming R on her for a second, until we at least get a couple stacks of vulnerability on her. Summon my spirits here. I think I'm silenced. Okay. Or no, I'm out of mana. Wow, that's maybe we won't be spamming R for a minute. We'll get one on her, so well, it gives 5 stacks of vulnerability now because all the shadows actually hit. But also, I may have been having a very easy time during the campaign because I've been playing the majority of the campaign with a friend who's playing a Rune Master. And he actually knows a lot more about the game than I do too, so he's pretty good. Better than me. Alright. Oh, throwing damage as an implicit. Oh, much higher than my other one too. Where'd that go? Right here? God, I know my inventory's a mess. We're gonna have to craft on that to make it worth anything, right? Because what do we have here? Plus 4 throwing damage too. But this one has 14%. Let's craft on it right now. What can we add to make this awesome? I guess we could add health. Available to be applied here. Oh man, we can apply a lot here because we have 1 prefix and 1 suffix. So pretty much everything we have. Give me throw damage, right? For 1. Oh, I didn't use the forging potential. And then what else can we add here? Health regen. I mean, I don't know. What if we use that health regen, right? Well, I think we want to add. I think I want to add this though, but I think we're gonna max out the damage. What? How much? Ellie, 5%, man. Give me more throwing damage, or give me just give me more throwing damage. What are we at here? 7 throwing damage. All right, let's go with critical success plus tier 1 throwing damage. Oh, it also upgraded my throwing damage? Did it? Oops, because it was at 7 and now it's at 11. I don't know how that happened, but you know what? I am here to take it, brother. We're just going to even these out because I do want some more resistances after that cringe fest. I call it cringe fest. I'm really not that upset about it. Let's sort our items. Let's get our movement speed boots back on, and maybe we'll actually pay attention enough. Let's see. Can we put anything interesting on this one? I don't know. Available to add. Critical strike multiplier. Whoa, that seems fun. Yeah, I feel like that's a... on Path of Exile, that's super good. We have 1 shard. Let's add another... What if we just add... What would be more important? Physical damage or throwing damage? I'm just going to go straight throwing. We still have 1... We still have 1 left to play with. Am I going to add another or upgrade? We can only upgrade the cold res. So let's just add a blanket for resistance again. Cool. Critical success! Critical success! Okay, well. I feel like that's a decent item now. I mean, it's okay. Just fun to craft. It's always fun. Okay, it's time for the real boss. That was just a teaser. That was just the appetizer, guys. Are you ready for the real boss? Here we go. Let's hope maybe he's gonna fuck me up and I can't kill him, but I feel like our damage is gonna be decent now. I've already done my Duolingo for the day. Leave me be. That's a big stun. Does he do physical damage? Because I have so much armor, it's ridiculous. Oh, he can do cold damage. Good thing I have 48% cold resist now. Oh, nice. We missed it. I mean, he missed it. Oh, move. Ah, he did miss it that time. I feel like I need to use W more because those shadows really do a lot of damage. Oh man, I put my... Oh no, I didn't. Okay, cool. I just hope there's cool endgame bosses like in Path of Exile. It's always fun to try to kill those endgame bosses, even if they're really, really hard. I think they're really... In solo self-found, they're definitely hard, okay? Even in non-SSF, I feel like they're hard, but really the only builds I play in non-SSF is like fucking Flicker Strike, so who knows? We're out of potions, guys. It's up to us. Never mind, that was quick. I mean, I do like and appreciate how the potion system works in this game. Give me a Mage Blade. I wonder what the good uniques in Path are. We're talking a lot about Path, that's to be sure, but to be honest, we're still learning a lot about this game. I am still learning a lot about this game. And I know what I'm drawing from. If you guys can't tell, I don't know. No! I dodged through it because I'm invulnerable when I use E. I'm invulnerable when I use E. I spec'd into it, man. It should have hit me, bro. Oh, well. I'm okay, buddy. Wait, you gotta go potty? Alright, hold on till this boss fight, bro. You got this. Oh, my God. Yeah, we have to restart the fight. Can only be damaged by attacking the tentacles. Guys, we have this. DPS, DPS, DPS. DPS, DPS, heal. Oh, dodged. I think that was RNG, though. I don't think that was skill. Oh, I'm I can't keep using R, bro. It makes me go out of mana. Ooh, nice. Okay, so when that moon fills up, he's gonna do like... She did warn me that this was like a god, so... I'd like to think so. He's like, can you survive my thing? I'm like, yeah, I'd like to think so. So, can we not damage him right now? Can we go back up here? No. Destroy his tentacles, that's what it says. That's the objective, so. It's those wind pools we had to really watch out for, I feel like. Those things, because they deal so much damage. Because of our cold res. So we just have to be careful, because they're coming off screen, brother. Oh, here comes another. Well, I do like how much I have to focus in this boss fight. It does make it more entertaining, that's for sure. Come on, give me that potion, brother. What is it, underground? Alright, where's the last tentacle? Okay, sick. We have one more potion to use if we need it. We're hit, dodge. Nice. Let's get another W out here. More shadows, more shadow damage. No, we're not interested in getting hit by that right now. Let's go ahead and make him weak. Let's use a potion here. Okay, if we dodge it. I don't... Thank God for evasion or whatever it is in this game. Oh, look at all those potions. Give me. Yeah, he tried to bait me. Bro, he knew what I was doing. We can't get greedy here. He can still, like, one-shot us. But we are so close. What? Phase 2. Oh, he's just gonna let me live. What about my loot? He's so strong. Maybe he's an endgame boss you can kill. Oh, thank you, Mr. Rogue's Helmet of Endurance. That doesn't look like a 15%. We'll pick it up for now. Just gonna look through these a little bit. I really want to see if I can choose this faction. What if we just chose the faction on accident when the hobo talked to us? That'd be so funny. Guys, it is that time. The time for me to get my hoodie on because I'm getting cold. So hold up. You know what I just realized is we probably couldn't kill him because it would fuck with the timeline. And this, you know, they don't want to fuck that shit up. Alright. They don't want to mess that crap up. Brothers, my brother in Christ. Take a load off. I am ready, please. I think I'm out of root beer. I mean Red Bull. Every loading screen is just so beautiful. Very nice. Très bien. Chapter 9.
How did you enjoy the trip? Glad to hear. I do not. Unfortunately, there are things I do record. Then I'll see you in Majelka.
I don't know, man. Wait, let me go back to the... At the end of the current storyline at chapter 9. Okay, well, we have to complete this chapter now because we just started chapter 9. How is he only level 50? 50 what? 50 what, you frick? So yeah, we're gonna keep grinding here for a minute. Oh man, no, I think I'll bring canned food. I was like, yeah, I need to prepare lunch for work, but I think I'll bring some canned food today. There's a frozen rune guy. They drop cool stuff sometimes. This guy could be hard, actually. Well, we missed our thing, but... Nah. Physical damage, chance to ignite, chance to bleed. Nah. Well, this looks like a key to one of the shortcuts in the dungeon. 15% increased movement speed. Hey man, I'm trying to read here. Whoa. It has a weird modifier. Sealed affix cannot be modified. Oh, that's cool. So it's got 5. Don't know if I'm much interested in it right now. Hopefully it's not too rare. Or let me rephrase that. Hopefully it's not something I should be picking up. What is our fire res, I wonder? 43, okay. Do I need a fast travel? Yes, Mr. Finn? Oh, really? Yeah, man. My brother in Christ. That's you. What's the last one we take here? Let's see. Shadow Cascade. Yeah! Sorry, guys. What does this thing do? A circular attack that's also used by your shadow clones. Okay, it's just more shadow clone action. We got 7 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 1, 2, 2. And then 2 right there, okay. Now what are we gonna replace here? That's not Shadow Cascade. Here it is. So this is the final act. There's 9 acts. Is this staying on the same song still? Did I like not turn off auto replay? Oh no, we're good. Cross the desert. Are we gonna beat chapter 9 before the live stream ends? I don't know. Whoa, game. Oh, cool. I might go into the game guide later and read on that. Yeah, implicits. I told you guys. Let's go. Wait, what does this do? I'm pretty sure it's just for my clones to use when I do that. Shadow guys, go crazy. Shadow man. I don't know. Sure is a particular game. No. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. We definitely need to be tankier. That's for sure. Well, there's Boots of the Turtle. You know what? Now that we have life leech from our passive tree, we probably don't need these gloves. The Radiant Dunes. I like the word radiant. I think it's cool. Find a way to the barriers. Find a way around the barriers. Where? Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep following this then. It's somewhere around here. This kind of desert reminds me of Grim Dawn. Holy moly. Attuned? I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know what does attunement do? Attunement. Each one of attunement gains 2 mana and improves a skill that they rely on. Innate magic inside you or surrounding. I won't pick it up for now, but my inventory is getting like insane. Whoa, is this a secret path right here? Gotta be. Wow, that guy dropped a lot of crafting material. Is this the gate? I need to find the way around. Oh.
Thank you for these. I could have got. You happen to perhaps. I can't complain about that. You ready to head out then?
I am so ready to head out, my brother.
Scalebane were never meant to become thugs. Scalebane use these to stage ambushes. People who play the character makes me sick to see how it's destroyed our people like that.
17% increase movement speed. Interesting. Is this a little dungeon? How could I not?
These tombs hold untold levels of wealth.
Untold levels of wealth in here, boys. Whoa.
I'd love to clear them out at some point. We've got far too much to do right now.
Find someone who might know more about the relic. In the cave? Like, is he in the cave already? Okay. What happened to my main quest? Am I still in the cave? Is it still like the alternate path, I guess? I don't think so. Cool. My inventory is actually full for the first time. Well, I don't care about that item anyways. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh my god, longest road of all time. And all I want is another Red Bull. I yearn.
Too long we've all been bound by the chains of fate. I will shatter them, along with who would seek to bind me. Freedom will be our future, my future, at any cost.
Okay, cool. One can respect that wish.
Can I help you?
No one is permitted in Zakubide. The temple is closed.
Was it just me, or was that... If we're not... You have a... I am not sure if we can trust this friend of yours.
I don't know, man. I don't know who we can trust.
I overheard you. What? Deal. It's well, absolutely. And hey, if you're looking for a little detour before fancy a little extra, now you're just trying to be me. No matter.
Man, not interested right now. Enter the slums. Let's go to the slums, fellas. Actually, gamers, I think I'm going to end it here. I feel like this is a good ending point. Probably just going to go into work now. Thank you guys for watching the VOD, bro. And thank you for joining the stream if you did. I'll see you guys in the next one.